right up the road around the corner here is a bull, so we're gonna go check that out. Good morning. So where are we today?
We are at Kincaid Park.
This is in Anchorage, and it's along the coastal. It's a coastal bike / walking trail.
11 miles long.
11 miles
One way.
From point to point. And so far we've done a couple miles of it, and it's all been downhill. So
Coming back is going to be brutal.
Yeah, coming back's going to be like low gears, maybe some walking, some puffing. But hey, there's all kinds. It's beautiful, and it's paved the whole way. Like, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
And you remember the bike paths up in Fairbanks? Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
Yeah.
You don't have that here. I mean,
Yeah.
you got a few breaks, but you don't have the permafrost really killing the trail and ruining the experience. Yeah. So we have talked about Devil's Club before. And
I see a lot of opportunity on this trail to be part of the Devil's Club.
Yes. So you can see it's all around here. Now, don't mix this. It looks very similar
to
this.
Which
but
I
the
don't
flowers,
remember the name of that.
I don't remember the name of this flower.
Said it's cowtails or
cowtip,
something like
snip
that.
or something. Yes, it's very prevalent here. Like, it's all over the highways, everywhere. And on this trail is no different. It's everywhere. The leaves are very similar, but with the Devil's Club, the leaves are much bigger, and the flowers is the real difference.
Yeah, they're more like a cone.
These are more cone shaped.
And I want to say they're red in color when they're in bloom.
And when they bloom, they're red. And the stalk is the giveaway.
Another huge difference is the spikes on the Devil's Club.
Yes.
And this one is not.
If you look, they're all spiky. Definitely the Devil's Club. If you flip the leaf over, I'm not going to touch it, but it's all spiny also.
And then you look at this one and you see it's not.
But you can look here, it's all over. There's a whole patch of it. But the stem on this flower here, or this weed, whatever it is, it's not spiny, it's smooth. And these grow like weeds here. Like, I forget what they're called, but even across the path, this path gets a lot of traffic too.
But the leaves definitely look the same.
We just came into this patch. Most of it was all that flower there, but all of this is Devil's Club. But none of it has flowered yet. It might be early in the season.
Look how tall it gets.
But it can get big. A couple of these are taller than we are.
Now, Devil's Club has medicinal value.
It does,
if harvested correctly.
Yes, it has great medicinal value.
Like, you do not harvest with your bare fingers.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty spiny. Pretty vicious stuff if you just grab it and don't know what you're doing.
So I am going to stay over here.
Yeah, we don't touch it. We just look at it. So anyway, I want to get a little video of this path just so it's so crazy beautiful.
It is.
And it's paved. That's incredible.
And over there's water.
I think this is the best bike path. Now, it's early, but this is like the best bike path I think I've ever been on. And there's water too. And there'll be other sites of this, but there's water out here. We're going along the coast, and we're coming near the airport. As you can hear, there's planes flying over. There's supposed to be a point along this path that you stop and these planes get really close. Like, they appear to be on your head, but we'll stop there too and get a video of that, so that'll be cool. That's kind of what I wanted to see. So we'll just venture along this path and see what happens. You ready?
I'm ready. I got my snacks.
I see you got your headphones on too. You doing the Madam Mayor Adventure thing?
That's right.
Let's go get her done.
Tunes included.
That's it. It is cloudy, overcast today, as it usually is in the summer here. But there's the chance of rain is less than 10%, I believe so. It's just going to look like this all day. I always said that Anchorage, if it's not raining, it's always looking like it's raining. And once in a while, you'll see the sun. Hopefully we get a chance to see some wildlife along the way. They do have little bench pullouts every so often.
Drop off.
A nice view. Yeah, that's a drop. They say it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to go down and back on this point-to-point 11-mile trail. They do have markers along the way, both in miles and kilometers. We're at the 8.5-mile mark, and it's counting down. So it started at 11 and it goes to 0, I guess. And when you get down past the airport, it's supposed to be, what I read online, it's supposed to be a lot of good opportunities to see wildlife. These airplanes are going to get loud. Woo! Whoa! That's crazy low. That airport is the main international airport. I guess if they still call it the same name, then it's the Ted Stevens International Airport. As you can see, this path that goes into the woods pretty good. The temperature drops. You can feel it drop about 5 degrees. And sometimes it pokes out. Today's about 63 degrees. It may warm up a little, but we're not going to get above 65. So this is about 11 o'clock in the morning. So it's before lunch.
Keep on hearing a moose every now and then, but he went further back and you can't see him right now. There's another one up the way a little bit.
Oh, so these guys, we just ran into them on the bike trail, and there's a moose over here, but it kind of went in the opposite direction. You can't see it right now. I'm told it was a cow and a calf, and right up the road around the corner here is a bull, so we're going to go check that out. Thank you. Just trying to be quiet back there because people trying to check out the wildlife. It looks like we just missed the cow and calf. Maybe we'll catch it on the way back. And up here. I see a group of people up there. That must be where the bull is. This path is beautiful and the air is so cool. Feels like air conditioning. I'm wearing sweats and a long sleeve shirt and it's nice. Yeah, there's a cluster of bikers up here. Look like they're looking to the right. I got the camera in my right hand because the left front brake is quiet. The rear one squeaks a little. I don't want to scare him off. We just missed the bull as well. But I thought I saw something laying down over there, but I could be mistaken.
He popped his head up once and his antlers were huge.
So here we are. We're at the end of the airport runway, one of them. And it looks like this is the area that you can watch planes land and take off. However, we've heard a few planes come in. I've seen 2 more come in. And you can see them in the distance coming in, and it looks like they're coming in on the runway that runs perpendicular to this one, this way. And so we wouldn't see them here. Planes have to land into the wind as much as possible, even if it's a crosswind. So if they have them coming in on that other side, we may not see them over here, obviously. But it looks like a good viewing area. There's a plane, but that looks like an Air Force jet. He's going a little fast. I don't think I'd want to hear that one come in anyway.
You don't want that one coming in on your head?
No, my hearing's bad enough. I want to see one take off. I thought there was one taxiing this way. But then they turn toward the terminal, so looks like they're bringing in aircraft on that far end. So on the way back, we'll get some low-hanging planes, but it'll be on a wooded path. You won't have the clearance to see as well as you do from here. But hey, who knows if that wind changes direction. See that plane there on the end? I think he just came in.
There's a little plane.
There's a little puddle jumper. I don't think he's landing. He probably just took off. Another pull-off spot along the trail, and boy, watch your step because it's pretty steep. There's a couple smaller planes coming in, and right over there in the distance you can see the skyline of Anchorage. So here's another one of these bike repair stations that we spoke so fondly of in one of our shorts in the Fairbanks area, but it kind of clipped us off. You couldn't see it. So it looks like up here you can hang your bike.
Look, it has all the tools you need.
Oh, and it does. I didn't see this on the other one. This has all the tools that you may need and then some to make a repair. And then of course then you have air.
There was also one at the beginning of the trail too.
Oh yeah, I missed that one. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, well, I'm just telling you, there's more than one, so that's way cool.
Yeah, that's way cool. I've never seen these
Double
anywhere.
cool.
And all the bike trails we rode in Florida, I've never seen one of these.
I've never seen one before I came
And
here.
you grew up in Florida. You lived your whole life in Florida and never seen one.
And I know that one we posted, people were saying they have them.
They live in Florida. They're all over the place. Debunked because I don't think so.
I never saw them.
I know you never saw them, and this 6 years I've been there, I've never seen them. So this is pretty neat. This bike trail goes around the airport here. And this map here is just talking about the rain runoff. Pretty cool. This body of water is called Turnagain Arm, or Turnagain body of water, and it flows into the Knik River, I believe. And the Cook Inlet, I think, is connected to this body of water as well. Lots of aircraft activity. But we still got to continue on our path in this direction. You ready to buckle it back up?
Well, yeah, we better get moving. We haven't even hit the one-way point.
Yeah, we haven't hit the end point to turn around and go back. And I think back is going to be more uphill than down.
Yeah, we've just been having fun looking at
Moose and
planes,
airplanes, and it's been quite adventurous.
and bike pumps.
And bike pumps. Can't forget the bike pumps. So I guess if we're going to try to get some lunch, we need to hurry up with this tour.
Lunch.
Or is it going to
might
be
make
dinner?
it for dinner.
Okay.
You've saved some money once again on lunch.
Yay.
Job.
That's a win, right, guys?
No, keeping me hanging. You will suffer.
I'm sure I will. I have no doubt. Looks like we're getting closer to the city of Anchorage. We got some waterfront properties. Here's Madam Mayor. Welcome to the party.
Well, you know.
Ooh, the birds are noisy. Looks like some gulls. Downtown Anchorage in the background there. Lots of people on the trail. Very busy trail, but very nice. Very nice. Looks like a small one. Keep an eye out for Mama. He might be on his own. Might be old enough to be on his own, but keep an eye out for Mama. This one's not scared of me at all. He's literally 20 feet from me. Oh, they're so beautiful. Okay, back up, buddy. I'm gonna keep that bike between you and me. As long as his ears don't lay back, you're okay. I could literally probably pet this one, but I'm not about to try it. Watch his hair on the back too. If he lays his ears back or his hair stands up on his back, he's probably a little upset. But he seems to be okay. This is a smaller one. Maybe a couple years old. And make sure I'm not just focused on the calf, make sure that there's no mama hanging around. You can just hear him crunching, crunching, crunching.
Just be careful of it.
Yeah. Yeah, keep an eye out for Mom. That passerby just said, and I'm like, yep, fully aware. You watch my back. So this same moose, same spot, has now come back across the road. And we have a gathering of folks here now. We got about 5 of us are watching this. Oh, he's coming this way. Oh, he's going the other way.
Wait, he came up through here?
Yeah, he came right up through here. Came right here. And meandered and went that way.
He can pull close to head back in.
I've never seen a moose that friendly. But he's young though. If no one has spooked it, then it hasn't learned to be afraid.
I don't think he got much closer to one than that.
Mm-mm. Choo-choo! Look at this. I thought this was neat. Have you ever seen this before?
No.
They're counting cyclists that use the path. So cyclists today is the top number and it's counting. Look, it's counting up and down. cyclists this month, and then cyclists last month. Wow, they've already got 9,000 cyclists. Is this July? Like from July 1st? I don't know. That's crazy.
So now you know where all the bikers really are.
Yeah, this is where the bikers are. This is really a neat sign.
Tony Knowles Coastal Trail.
On the path, these tunnels on the path are pretty cool, but you don't think Anchorage has a homeless problem? Tent City, as far as you can see. And it wouldn't be so bad if it was, you know, homeless in the right areas where you can kind of control what's going on, but they leave trash everywhere.
One time the fire department had to come out here to put out a fire.
Oh, yeah. You just saw the fire department walking by. I can kind of smell
Oh yeah,
something was burning.
they had it going. They had it going when I came through.
Oh, so these guys are starting fires, and then the fire department has to be dispatched to come out here and put them out. So that's a waste of resources. These guys are starting fires, and the whole state is a tinderbox. It's just crazy, and this is a really nice trail. This is one of the best. This is one of the nicest bike trails I've seen, but I haven't been on them all, of course. But this end is kind of close to the city, real close to the city. That's the third tunnel, but we're going to go through some more tunnels going back. We have turned around. We're on our way back. These shopping carts are all signs of homeless encampments. It's in the trash, and there's trash cans. Like, there's 2 trash cans right there. Do you think their trash makes it to those trash cans? Nope. Alright, I digress. Back on the trail.
Guess that one got voted out of the island.
Or did he get voted off the island?
Voted off the island.
It's a single tent over here. Yeah, we'll keep going. So it's an 11-mile trail, and I think we're about 1 mile heading back the other way. So we got about 10 more to go. And I think the last part is all uphill.
I'm jealous of the e-bikes right now.
Yeah, the e-bikes are looking pretty nice.
They are.
You e-bike sponsors, where are you thou? Where art thou?
You got to get in touch with them.
Yeah, I did send an email, but you know, I only contacted one company. I tried to find an American company. It's so hard to find an American-made e-bike. They're all made in China.
There's one in Florida.
There was. That's the ones I emailed. So we'll hope to get a response.
You want to take a walk out there?
Maybe when e-bikes are a little less popular, we'll get something.
See where they're walking?
Oh,
Take a walk out there.
they're walking out on the flats.
It could be dangerous.
Yeah, I wouldn't go past where they are. I'll just stick my head out here. So this area has a very high tide swings. If I'm not mistaken, I'd have to look it up, so don't quote me on this. But the tides here, the difference between low tide and high tide is somewhere around 27 to 30 feet. That's a lot of water. 27 to 30 feet of water between low tide and high tide. And the tide ranges here are just ridiculous. Anyway, but you can look that up, verify that. You know, I might be off.
Did you just say you might be wrong?
Yeah, I'm wrong occasionally, but you know.
Let me write this down.
I'm running about a 99.99%. I'm like DNA. Just call me DNA results.
This guy's got jokes.
The seagulls are pretty friendly. Another one. Oh, that was cool. The wind's changed direction on the way back now. Looks like we might get some takeoffs. Yep.